All right, everybody, welcome back to Terror Time. I'm here again with Blonde Guy Gamer. We're going to be doing some more Silent Hill 2, but this time it's the Enhanced Edition. Blondie, how are you? How you feeling?
I'm fine. How about you?
Good, good. So what's this Enhanced Edition about?
Well, this is a fan-made enhanced edition that was made. It's based off of the PC version.
Mhm.
Oops, and that plays if you don't do anything, just like the original. Uh, we don't need loud music in the intro. Um, but anyway, what this is uh, this basically adds this basically mods the existing PC version, which there was a PC version of Silent Hill 2 back then, and it modernizes it for today's computers, and it looks nice. And originally we were gonna do the Xbox version because we played through the vanilla PS2 version. That didn't come with what we'll be playing here, which is the sub scenario Born from a Wish. This was added in later versions of Silent Hill 2,
Mhm.
like the greatest hits version of PS2 and Xbox and PC and such. Uh, the original plan was to do the Xbox version because that's how I played it.
Mhm.
But I figured, you know what? Because I have this, I figured we might as well just do this because it'll look nice.
Yeah.
Not totally because, and I totally didn't get this version because of recent news. Haha.
Haha.
Fun fact.
Silent Hill 2 remake.
Fun fact. The recent news of that caused server issues for this project, and for a while people couldn't really download this, including myself. But that's resolved now, as far as I know at the moment.
Yeah. And just in case anybody's wondering, Silent Hill 2 and 3's PC versions are considered abandonware. You can't purchase them anywhere currently.
Yeah.
If go to your abandonware site of choice and get it because there's you can't buy it. You can't buy this anymore. Now, I would say go on to the Xbox or the PlayStation Store and buy the HD remakes of 2 and 3, but those are bad ports. Um, and you should not buy those
That's a good joke, Zero. Telling people to
because
buy the
they're
HD
bad.
version.
The hope is, and also this recommendation to get them off of abandonware sites is null and void should Konami ever re-release Silent Hill 2 and 3 in their original forms available on digital platforms. However, as of right now, you can't. So if you want to play Silent Hill 2 until the remake comes out, you got to get an original copy, play the shitty HD port, or play it from an
Or
abandonware.
or just Google it and get this if you have a
Yeah.
decent computer.
Exactly. Though if a official version does become available again, then just consider my recommendation
Which
to
would be a smart thing
get
for
it.
Konami to do, considering it's the remake coming. It's people be like, "Hey, I want to play the original. Where can I play it?"
Exactly. Exactly. Silent Hill 1 is available on the PlayStation networks if you have
Well,
a PS3.
if you still have
So,
a PS3, yeah.
and you can only buy it from the PS3's PSN store. You can't buy it on any other version of the PSN store because Sony's stupid. Anyways, that's enough of our bullshit and rambling. Let's let you go ahead and start Born from a Wish.
Okay, so sub scenario Born from Wish is essentially a prequel kind of chapter of sorts, where
Oh,
you actually play
okay.
as Maria.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it basically plays out the events of what she did before she ran into James. And
Okay.
this is also pretty short. I'm expecting this to be only about an hour, maybe 2 hours at most, depending on how fast we go through this. Because it is a short little thing they kind of added, but it's neat.
Need I remind you, this is a series for my channel. This is a power play series. So it's only going to take an hour. Make that maybe 4 or 5.
Well, keep in mind how long the beats are just averages. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but I mean, I'm at the helm again for this since I did do the main game, so we'll see how this goes.
Mhm.
But might as well start. And I'll just stick to normal.
All right.
Oh, and this gives you the warning because you can actually play this without playing through the main game first.
Oh, okay.
But this basically tells you that it's written as a supplement to the main game. We're going to play it only after completing the main game.
Mhm.
So we actually did. Might as well play.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now?
Isn't this the dream wife? Like the not real one?
Essentially,
Do I
if you do recall.
fight
Mm-hmm.
and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain. Should I run away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone. But is there anyone left alive?
Okay, and now we're playing.
All right.
So how was the audio for the cutscene for you, by the way? And we're kind of doing this a bit of on the fly because it's the PC version, but
It was fine. Luckily, like I can change the audio of my headphones, so I turned it up when the cutscene came through. And the game audio is fine so far.
but yeah, we have some stuff we can grab here.
Like a health drink,
But-
and a health drink, and a
Yeah.
health drink.
Also, check out these renders for the Enhanced Edition.
Wow, that's way better than the main game.
Yeah, they cleaned it up. Also, the revolver has one bullet left in the chamber.
Interesting. But don't you have a pack of bullets right
Yeah.
there?
Also, this revolver can hold 10 bullets.
Mm,
It has like a 10 bullet chamber.
interesting.
Yes.
Because normally they have 6.
Most do, at least most conventional ones, I imagine.
Is
But yeah. Also, I'm actually
it
playing
jittering for you?
jittering.
It jittered a little bit for me.
It wasn't for me.
What? Oh, it's fine now. I think it's because when the camera moved, it jittered. I don't know. I think there's a thing with. In order for me to watch this, I'm watching this through Discord, and Discord sometimes has issues with sending stuff that has camera moving in certain ways. So it's
Mhm.
probably going to jitter a little bit for me, but that's fine.
Yeah. I'm just debating if I should turn up the IO just a smidge. Like, I apologize for the on the fly audio editing.
You know what? I think it's fine.
Okay. You know what? My rule is better quiet than too loud.
Yeah, because if you got to fix something later, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm actually playing this with the tank controls. Normally I do like they give you an option where it's like rotational 3D instead of directional.
Okay.
The rotational is like the tank control stuff, but actually here with like an Xbox controller or an Xbox One controller is actually not bad. I'm actually kind of getting used to
Yeah,
it in the vanilla
good.
game of this.
Wait, does this enhanced edition give you like dual audio or dual stick camera control?
No, it's not like that. That'd be like completely
Oh, okay.
rehauling the game at that point.
Mm.
But in this, the L1 and R1 buttons let you strafe in this control scheme. And pressing both let you do
Oh,
quick
that's
turns.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. But yeah, we might as well just go outside. And you may recognize this area.
Oh, hey, it's the bar.
Yeah, Heaven's Night.
Heaven's Night.
We can grab a first aid and a Chinese cleaver, which is our melee weapon that I'm probably not going to use.
I'm not going to make the reference to SCR's video again.
They probably watched not too long ago for the millionth time. But yeah, there's the stripper pole and
Yes.
everything.
The dirty, dirty stripper pole.
It is a pretty dirty bar,
Yeah.
but apparently it's just where Maria was.
Oh, hey, it's like how it's been outside my house the last few nights.
Huh. I mean, I've had foggy mornings, but not like this lately.
I've been editing video since I've been off into the wee hours in the morning. So I'll go to the bathroom at like 2, 3 a.m. and I just look outside the window in my hallway and it's just fog.
It was a sign. It was like, finish Silent Hill 2. Still
And my first thought is, I'm not going out there.
You just
No
hear like
freaking
you
way.
just hear like monsters. Speaking of which, hi.
Um, Speaking of stuff related to this game, I recently rewatched,
Ow.
speaking of rewatching videos, I recently rewatched Nikki Jakey's Silent Hill 2 video, which I highly recommend if you haven't seen it.
Okay. Also, one thing I forgot, I guess, was a thing that you can do in this game. If you click in the right stick, you'll do a reload without going in the menu.
That's pretty sick.
Of course, that does leave you open, but I like to do reloads after dealing with enemies, not go through the menus.
Same. I got in the habit of doing that in Resident Evil.
Now, if it's like, spur of the moment, you need to reload. Your gun's empty and the enemy's about to attack. Reloading the menu will still prevent you from doing the animation, so it's faster in that sense. But I guess it's like if whether or not you want to go through the menus or just do the reload on while out in the field.
Yeah.
So we are in the town for a little bit. We can go to a few dead ends to get some items and stuff. Of course, we got to deal with some guys here, but I think we can run past just most of these guys.
I love how the leg people are two sets of legs, and then you've got the other characters who just have no arms.
Yeah. Oh, got some more bullets.
Bullets.
But this enhanced edition definitely cleans things up pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the Xbox version on I can play that on 360. It's only compatible with 360, but even that it looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But this is extra nice too.
So while we're just looking for stuff, I know that a few after seeing the thing, a few of our pals are kind of weary about the remake that they announced.
It's not just a few. A lot of people are kind of weary about the remake and how Blooper Team is working on it.
I know, and I've only played a couple of their games, but the ones that I played, like Layers of Fear, I don't know if you've played it.
I know of it.
That game is legitimately spooky, and it's a really, really good horror game. So they know how to make a horror game, but I haven't played any of their later games other than the Blair Witch game, which I don't give two shits about Blair Witch, and I thought the game was fine. So I was like, oh, I kind of got forced into playing that game though. So, but I still thought it was all right. I was like, this is fine. I don't hate this and whatever. It's just kind of eh. So I mean, I haven't played Layers of Fear 2, but Layers of Fears, which is what the third game is going to be called, which I don't know why they're calling it that.
Probably because Layers of Fear 2 didn't really have much to do with the original Layers of Fear, as far as I knew. Yeah.
Well, that could be the same thing. Like, I hear a lot of people say there seems to be a thing with sequels of horror games. Like, for example, the second Amnesia game, Machine for Pigs, people tell me that it's not nearly as good as the first game, and it has little to do with it. And so...
Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know, I don't know the exact details, but it is, I think, kind of a similar thing.
And just comparing the two things, obviously, we only saw a cutscene of Silent Hill 2 Remake, and from what we've seen of Layers of Fears, it seems to be more complete, so that's probably going to come out first. So I guess I'll probably play that first and see how that is. And, if it ends up being also not great, then I might be more worried, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because all we really saw was a cutscene.
I'm not going to be immediately dismissive, but I am cautious still. I'm just... Not only of that, but all the stuff they announced for Silent Hill being okay, let's see how it all kind of goes, how it all turns out.
Oh, and I'm not telling you not to be. I was just saying, just for me, I guess I'm being a little more lenient than most.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's just that some people's expectations are very tempered because of Looper Team's history with certain aspects of some games.
Exactly.
Uh,
So I'm still looking for stiff.
more or less, I'm just kind of exploring. This is kind of like the beginning of Silent Hill, or beginning of the main game, where you're kind of exploring the town for a bit. And you can kind of go to dead ends and get some supplies and stuff.
Now it's the same town in the main games, right? Like, so in Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, they all have, it's the same town, essentially, right?
Yeah, although I believe only 2 and 3 share kind of the same area that you kind of actually go and explore. 1 is a bit of a different layout, if I recall.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or like a different part of town kind of thing.
I mean, I guess it would make sense, different hardware and stuff too, so it could be like a
Yeah.
limitations and whatnot.
Okay.
All right. Well, in that case, since we're still looking around for stuff, we will see you guys in the next part. Next time on Terror Time, more stuff.
Hopefully less talking and more action.
Yeah, exactly. See you later, guys. Bye.